Hillside Cemetery is located in the village of Palatine, Cook County, Illinois, on Smith Street between Colfax and Robertson. It can be also accessed from Brockway Street, 1 block east of Smith Street. The cemetery consists of 3 parts: the original portion, the Filbert edition, and the Greendale edition. Here is its story, and one that is still evolving. We are now back at the Filbert edition, F5, Charles Cunning. Charles Sidney Cunning was born in Highgate, Vermont, March 1, 1854, the son of Charles A. Cunning and Laurel Averill. In 1863, the Cunning family moved to Hastings, Minnesota, and then to Salem, Oregon, about 5 years later. Charles attended the University of Oregon, though he did not graduate. He worked on a newspaper, the Cedar Rapids Times, for about a year, and then before coming to Palatine to teach in 1874. The following year, he became principal and started Palatine High School, which was the first 2-year course of studies. At the time, it was the only high school between Jefferson Park and Woodstock. He served on the Palatine Board of Education. In 1895, the Cunnings moved from Palatine to Austin, Illinois, now part of Chicago. From 1899 to 1913, Cunning held the position of judge of the probate court. In 1906, a man who failed to get what he thought was his share of his sister's estate fired on the judge in the criminal courts building. The shot just missed the judge's ear. The man shot again, but the gun misfired. Cunning knocked the man to the floor, but he was up in an instant and attempted to shoot again. Several nearby people disarmed the man after a short struggle, and he was arrested. He declined to run again in 1913 because he thought that politics were interfering with his office. Charles Cunning always remained interested in Palatine, especially in the high school level. He gave many gifts to the library of that school. The school auditorium was named after him. Cunning Hall is a part of the Palatine Park District and Village Complex today. He often visited Palatine and spoke here on many civic occasions. He died at the Presbyterian Hospital in Chicago, April 17, 1936. He was 82 years old. We are now at plot 170. Elisha Pratt and his family came to Palatine Township in 1840 from New York. He had a 160-acre farm and store at Quinton and Baldwin Roads near Clay's Crossing. He had 3 children by his first wife and 3 more from his second wife. In the 1850 census, he was married to Margaret, who was 46 years old and was born in New York. She is also listed in the 1860 census. Probably his first wife died in New York. Elisha was in his 40s when he came here. His children included June, Warren, Sylvia, and Smith. In 1855, the railroad came to Palatine Township. Elisha Pratt moved his store to Railroad Avenue, across from the new depot, thus becoming the first merchant from the town of Palatine. It was said that Pratt wrote his account receivables on the overhead beams of his store. It is not known what happened to Margaret, when she died, or where she was buried. Elisha Pratt died February 6, 1862. He was 66 years old. Join us again next time when we do another edition of Hillside Histories. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.